right, Dave. Get your ass in here and see how gay you are.
We're rolling.
All right. It is a pleasure to
Stop talking like that.
I didn't think he could really do it.
Ryan, just speaking in your normal voice would have a
I'm a lead.
tone to your voice.
Thank you.
Dad, get your ass in here.
I can't see
You
my.
need to come on. Come here.
Get your ass in here!
It's filming. I gotta do something.
See, this is what it's like to have a father who's never there. You want him to leave, but he leaves. Okay. Everybody join me. Everybody join me in a mountain pose or Tadasana. Your feet are together or directly under your shoulders, whatever's comfortable for you. I want you to find that within your own self.
So it's okay to place them out here?
Everybody lift your shoulders up by your ears and roll them back. This is proper posture right here. Engage the core. Try to bring that belly button to reach your back spine. You can't actually do it, but it's just engaging your core. And relax. And everybody close your eyes. And breathe on your own. Breathe in through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Start to bring awareness to your body. All the things you did earlier today, things you got to do later, forget about that. Focus in on this moment. Breathe here for several seconds. If you ever have a phone in my class again,
You're out of here.
I will namaste your ass out of here. And breathe. Alright, return focus back to the moment, back to yoga. Everybody start to blink their eyes open. Yeah, blink them specifically. And on an inhale, I want everybody to put a slight bend in your knees and extend the arms above your head. Exhale, let them fall. Let them dangle. Back into harmony. Return and inhale the arms back up. And exhale down. Let them fall. Hang. One more time. More bend in the knees. Inhale. And exhale. And release.
How do we know it's even getting you? It's probably getting your...
I already looked at it. It's
Oh, you
fine.
did? Okay, sorry. Sorry.
Whose class is this? Okay.
I'm worried about
Are you talking?
preserving.
There is no, the only person talking in this class is me, Missy. You don't listen to your body, you listen to me in this class, okay? It's your last warning. Inhale the arms above the head. Now, bring your right arm by your side.
It's your left arm.
Yeah,
I'm
but
mirroring.
I'm
you
sorry.
shit.
I'm so sorry, sir.
quit touching on my video.
This is what I took classes for. So I could do it backwards. Now, kick out the left hip as you slide your right hand down your left leg into half moon. Bring your gaze out in front of you, or look into the eye of your elbow, or look down at the ground next to you. Your shoulders should be stacked upon each other. Imagine you're in between two panes of glass. You can't be forward, you have to be straight. And breathe. Stretch is felt from your hips to your fingertips. Inhale, bring your arms back up. Now bring your left hand by your side. Kick the right hip out this time as you slide your left hand down your left leg into crescent moon to the right. Play around with the gazes as you did on the other side. until you find the one that's comfortable for you. It's very important to breathe through it. There may be times when you start to feel it's starting to get uncomfortable. Maybe you're forgetting to breathe. Breathe. It's not so bad anymore. And return. Bring your hands in to prayer or heart center. Shake it out. Rest it right. Listen to your body. How's it feeling? Where's the tightness? Huh? I don't know. Okay. Turn back to Namaste or heart center. Take your left arm, bring it across your chest, and hook your right arm under the elbow. So you have your arm grasped like this, and look over that left shoulder. And breathe. This is a nice shoulder chest stretch. Release the arms. Now take that left hand straight up in there above your head. Bend it at the elbow and place your hand in between your shoulder blades, as in give yourself a nice pat on the back. Good job, everybody. We're doing so good so far. Take your right arm and pull down on that left elbow for a more intensified stretch. Remember to engage the core. There's a tendency to slouch forward. Keep your back straight and strong. And release. Take that left arm, bring it across the chest. Hook the right arm under. Look over that right shoulder.
Thank you, ma'am.
She's out. She's gone.
There's a silver sneakers class on the wall.
I did the right thing you said. You
Release.
said it wrong.
I don't make mistakes. Okay, whatever I say goes. Okay? Now bend that shoulder and push down. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Everybody say yeah.
Yeah.
And release. Now we'll be moving into sun salutations. Sun salutations is a time to give thanks to the sun, which gives everybody. What the hell is she doing? That's good. You can do whatever you want. Whatever you want, move your body around through the whole time. And sun salutations is really starts to warm up the body and appreciate the sun that gives everything life. So, Tadasana, feet together, shoulders are back, relaxed. Inhale the arms into the sky, above your head. Now, hinging at the hips, keeping a flat, straight back, fold forward over your front, straight legs. Chin to the chest, and keep the gaze at your thighs. Arms either touching the floor, your shins, your ankles, whatever you could do with it yourself. Inhale, up a little bit, halfway to flat back. Make sure there's a straight line between your spine and the top of your head. As you look straight down, you can have your hands on your shin or dangling in front of you. Exhale and bring your palms to the floor. You might put a slight bend in your knees if you have to. And jump or step back into plank position, which is also known as push-up position. From here we will move into chaturanga, which is when you keep your knees pinched to your sides, slowly lower yourself to the ground, roll forward on your toes, and come up into upward dog. Tops of your feet on the floor, knees either off the ground or on the ground. Off the ground is more challenging. Remember to keep your shoulders back and relaxed. See, this is a wind removing pose.
Sorry, I apologize.
Shay, I'll ask you to try to relax your shoulders here. them up and relax them back. I don't know. Now curl the toes under. Push your shoulders away from your hands. Keep your legs straight, back straight, so you're as close to an inverted V as possible. Relax your shoulders. Your gaze goes between your arms a little bit in front of your feet. Oh yeah, you feel that?
Oh.
Yes. This is actually a restorative pose. Be very nice. Here, come back here a little bit.
Ow!
Yes.
Yeah, that got
Now,
me too.
relax your head, let it dangle. And you want to be keeping try to imagine that you're trying to put your heels on the ground. Most people can't, but as you see, it intensifies the stretch. That's good, Mom.
Thanks.
Really keep a straight back right here.
I can't do that.
Good job. Good job, everybody. You look great. Now, look between your hands and jump or step your feet up to meet your hands. Stay forward fold into, stay folded. Inhale to flat back, where we were at earlier. Keep the back straight. And true. There you go. Straight. And exhale back down. Exhale your hands down. And then slowly, stacking one vertebrae at a time, start to roll up, keeping your chin to chest until you return to standing. And your chin leaving your chest is the last part. All right, that's one sun salutation. 2 more to go. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, hinging at the hips. Fold forward. Ragdoll. Inhale up to flat back. And then exhale the palms to the ground. Jump or step back into push-up position. Keeping the shoulders as close to your body as you can. Chaturanga. Slowly lower down. Roll forward on your toes. Come up into upward dog. Or you could put a slight bend in the elbows and come a little bit lower with your legs and torso on the ground. And this is Cobra. This is actually a really good tricep workout. Strengthener. Curl the toes under. Push your hands away from your shoulders. Straighten your arms, your back. Gaze is a little bit in front of your feet. This time, bend the right knee while keeping the left straight. Feel the intensity of the stretch. Now, switch knees. Bend the other leg, straighten the other one. And now do this on your own several times in between your own breath, walking the dog. Return back to downward dog. Bring your gaze between your hands and jump or step up to ragdoll. Inhale to flat back. Exhale down and slowly reverse your swan dive. One vertebrae at a time. Up to standing. And let's keep it going. Inhale, hands above the head. Exhale down, forward fold. Inhale to flat back. Exhale your palms to the ground. Jump or step back. Chaturanga into upward dog. This time, look over your right shoulder behind you as far as you can. Every exhale, look a little bit further. Inhales, relax. Exhale, look a little further. And return to center. Now look over your left shoulder.
What happens if it hurts your wrist?
If it hurts your wrist,
Press to the rest of your hand.
what if you try your knuckles? Does that help? Can now relax your shoulders a little bit and dip your... Yeah, there you go. And look behind that left shoulder. Come back to center. Curl the toes under. Push your arms away to shoulders. Back into downward dog. Look between your hands and jump or step up to meet your hands. Inhale up to flat back. Exhale down. In reverse swan dive. All the way back up to Tadasana or mountain pose. How does everybody feel?
Fantastic.
Good. Now everybody shake it out, man. Maybe we'll dance a little bit to the music I'm not playing. Catch the music in your head. You know? Yeah. That's a good one over there. Yeah. All right, see, let your inner yoga out, everybody. Yeah. All right, now return. So we're moving on to balance poses. Balance. A lot of people say they don't have very good balance. Not everybody's born with great balance. It's something that has to be worked on. So that's what we're going to do. Take your right ankle and put it over your left knee. So you make ankle over the knee. This one, your foot, yeah, this. Everybody try to stand here. Keep your back, make sure your body's straight. Engage the core. And keeping a straight back, imagine you're sliding down the wall into figure 4. This really stretches your glutes. You can push down on this knee right here and kind of lift up on the foot.
Can't push down.
Trying to keep, listen to your body, they don't do
If
it.
you stare at a spot, you can keep your balance better.
All right.
Yes! Listen to my assistant teacher up here. That's a very good point. Find a stationary point, or to challenge yourself, close your eyes and see how much your balance changes.
No thanks.
And if you want to, you can bring your hands down to the ground for a more intense stretch.
No, I can't.
And return up to figure 4. Release that right foot to the ground and shake it out. Now shift all your weight to that right foot. Lift that left ankle above that right knee. Your figure 4. Hands in prayer or Tadasana. Keeping your back straight, let's slide down that imaginary wall.
So you're leaning forward, is that what we're supposed to do?
Well, you want, as long as you want your back straight.
Oh, straight, it doesn't have to be vertical like
Yeah.
the wall. Okay.
You know what? Falling out of a pose is human. Getting back into it,
It's yoga.
it's yoga. Yeah. Steve's one of my proteges right here. You can look like that someday. And come down if you're capable. Whew. And notice the difference between one side of your body and the other. So often we have one side that is tighter, and a goal could be to try to balance that out. Return up to standing, release the foot, and shake it out. Okay. Let's move on to another balance pose, shall we? Oh, you don't have a choice, I'm in charge. Let's shift all of that weight onto your left foot. Take your right foot and either put on your ankle, your calf, your inner thigh, or some people could take it all the way up to their hip crease in lotus. I can't do that, so I will go here where it's comfortable for me, listen to your body, above my hip crease. You don't want to put any pressure on your knee joint because that can cause an injury. Yes.
An energy.
What did I say?
Energy.
Yeah, it's going to cause an injury because I said so. A bad energy. Injury.
Now, wait a minute. So you're saying I could do it right up here?
Yeah,
You can't.
But I can't
You're not
hold
holding
it up
you
there.
can if you want to. Listen to your body.
No, if your body can. Do it wherever your body
Well, there's
can.
just no place to hold on. We're gonna do it right here.
Okay then. Are you ready? Can I continue?
You fall out of position. It's human. Lean back in.
See, this is a great yogi over here, everybody. He continues to fight to do it. So, and keep your hands in prayer position. Remember to relax the shoulders back. No carrying, we have a tendency to carry a lot of tension up here. Let it all go. Now, start to grow your branches. You can cactus your arms, or find an expression that, yeah, you can do something like that, like a Hindu goddess, you know? Hold it around, imagine your fingers are leaves getting blown in the wind. And then I'll encourage everybody to take a moment to notice the tension in their foot right now as it fights to just remain balanced. Those are your balance muscles strengthening and improving. Very good, everybody. You look great. Release that foot to the ground. Shake it out. Now let's start to shift all that weight to our right foot now. And take that left into the similar variation that you had on the other side. Remember, we're trying to find a balance within ourselves. See? Even the best yoga instructor in the world falls out sometimes. Right, get back in it. Yeah,
Because that's yoga, baby.
Because that's yoga, baby. Protege. And grow your branches. Remember to keep your hips. See my foot's off.
Stay in it.
Okay.
See, look at that expression. Perfect. You kind of want to keep your knee sprayed out
Yeah,
as high as you can.
That's why.
I find that often, like I have to lift my pants up sometime and just put it on my actual skin for more traction. I'm really challenging you guys to hold this for a long time. You guys are doing well. Especially you.
Thanks.
You're not supposed to single out people in class like that. It's pretty funny. Do what I want. And fall out.
Terrible.
Alright, shake it out. Organic movements. Alright, now take your left hand, bring it by your side, bend it at the elbow, and stick your left hand out beside you. Remember to keep your shoulders relaxed. Now, bend that left leg, reach back with that arm and grab the inner arch of that left foot, and lift that foot up behind you as high as you can, and then start to hinge forward into Royal Dancer. You have to be careful not to have your knee out to the side. You want to have it straight back behind you as possible. Good adjustments, everybody. Another balanced posture. No kidding. Yoga. Yoga. Okay.
I think this is hot yoga. It's hot down here.
And release. Good job, everybody. We have two sides, which do to one, and you must do to the other. So, right hand down by your side. Reach back, grab the inner arch of your right foot. Oh, see, this is my tighter side, so I have a little more difficulty. Try to extend that foot up behind you as far as you can. Find length, and then hinge forward. Find a stationary position. Royal Dancer. Reach out to someone. I believe I can fly. I believe I can testify. Alright, okay. And everybody come out. Alright.
Wait for that.
Good job, everybody. Take it easy on those balance poses for now. Everybody come to the top of your mats. Feet together. Step your left foot back directly behind you. There should be a straight line. Your heels should be either lined up with your arch of your back foot or your back heel. Your back your back foot should be sprayed out just a little bit. We want a straight leg at this point, straight front leg at this point. You might want to bring your feet in just a little bit more. Maybe you're just halfway. Everybody put your hands on your hips. Rotate your torso to the front over that leg. Inhale the hands above the head. Now hinging at the hips, fold over that front straight leg, keeping your back as straight as possible. And attempt to get your and if your knee hurts, you might need to put a slight bend in it. Slight bend in your knee. Help it out and keep it back. And this is a great hamstring slash glute stretch. Chest is trying to get as close to your thigh as possible.
So are we feeling the stretch in the right or the left or both?
I feel mine in the
Right.
front one.
Okay.
Mine in the front. Well, everybody's body is different, so we all feel in different places. And breathe. To come out of this, bend the knee, rock down, and then come back up to standing. Bring that right foot back, left foot back up to meet your right, and now step that right foot back to the same position we had last time. Make sure your feet are in line, hands on the hips, rotate your body over that front straight leg. Inhale the hands up, engage the core, and exhale over that front straight leg. So you have more flexibility here, and bring your hands to either the ground, your ankle, your calf, wherever you can. And it's very important to breathe through it. You can always find you'll get a little more distance on the exhale, and then once you inhale, relax. Put a bend in the knee and slowly come on up. Baby. Now, come back up to standing, top of your mat, and now turn lengthwise on your mat to everybody's this wall over here. Look at my young brother Damien, his artistic days. Your feet should be more than shoulders length apart. Keep your shoulders back relaxed. Engage the core, bringing the belly button to your spine. Inhale the arms up over your head. And hinging at the hips, keeping a strong, flat back. Fold forward. And dangle. Your gaze should go between your legs. The crown of your head should be pointing straight towards the ground. Grab the opposite elbows with your hands so your biceps frame the face. Shake your dreads yet. Shake them now. And then rock your arms back and forth as if you were rocking a baby.
Other way around.
Release the hands to the ground, if you can. And if you can, grab your ankles and pull yourself down just a little bit more. Remember to breathe.
See, he's doing it too.
Place your hands on the ground in front of your face. Walk your hands over to your right foot for a more intensified stretch on that right leg. Breathe. Your gaze should be at your upper thigh. Walk your hands back to center, and then walk your hands over to your left leg this time. Breathe. Return your hands back to center. This time, place your right hand on the ground directly on your face. We're about to move into a twist here. And then, which hand did I say?
Right.
You're right, okay. So then rotate your left arm directly over your head. Over your head, bringing your chin to your left shoulder. And breathe. There should be a straight line from your fingertips to the ground. And if you can't touch the ground, you should have a yoga block, right? I didn't provide any. Whatever. Shane, look over that back shoulder. Bring that chin to your back shoulder. Now, ideally, your legs are straight here. And Shane, your feet should be just a little bit wider. Good job. Breathe. And these twists really help you flesh out your body because it kind of massages your organs. Release that hand back to the ground. Now place that left hand on the ground under your face and rotate your right arm up over. You guys look great. Look over, look, bring your chin to that shoulder. Good job. Breathe. This is actually a pretty advanced stretch. I like straight, Shane. Chill. And bring the arm down.
What was wrong with you?
Don't worry about it, Mom. Keep the drama
No,
on
I
your neck.
worry.
And then slowly, stacking one vertebrae at a time, roll up. Put a slight bend in your knees if you have to. Push off your thighs. Come back up to standing.
My knees are so bad. I can't do some of the poses because
So
just
don't-
keeping them straight hurts.
Yeah, so put a slight little micro bend in there.
I mean, I can do this, but like if I'm lifting,
Yeah,
like doing a leg raise,
Mhm.
it hurts right here.
And so you can put your hands on your thighs and helps you push up. And so
Well, I mean, if I'm laying down and I lift up my legs, I have the strength, but my knee hurts. Sorry. I have a yoga instructor. I have to ask these questions.
after class, please. Okay. Now everybody can return to the tops of your mats in Dasana. All right. You guys remember sun salutations? We're going back there. And then we're going to go into our warrior poses. So be ready. Inhale the arms above the head. Hinging at the hips. Forward fold over those front straight legs. You may notice you can now touch further than you did earlier.
Do you have front legs?
One more word on you. Inhale up to flat back. Exhale down, palm to the ground, jump or step back into plank position. Slowly lower yourself down. Roll forward into upward dog or cobra, whatever you find more comfortable. Curl the toes under, push away. Shoulders away from the hands into downward dog. Right? Inverted V. Lift your right leg up in the air as high as you can and swing it through between your hands. If you can't get it all the way up to your hands, just put them on the ground and walk them up there. So we're in lunge position. Your knee is directly over your ankle. Your back leg is straight and strong. If you have to, you can bring your knee to the ground. And actually, everyone else, bring your knee to the ground and start to walk that right toe out to the edge of your mat. Place both of your hands on the inside of that right foot and use your elbow or tricep to push on the inside of your
Are you
thigh.
supposed to have your back leg stretched out, or is it?
Knees on the ground, yeah. Now this knee's on the ground. You can have your toes curled under or flat on the ground.
I mean, but it's not supposed to be 90 degrees. It's supposed to be
No.
stretched out.
Very good. Now walk that foot back in between your hands. Straighten that back leg. And everybody swing your hands up into crescent lunge. Your back leg is straight and strong. Your knee is directly over your ankle. Not leaning out forward or back like this. You want as close to here as possible, but listen to your body. Your back leg is straight and strong, and you're up. This is a lot of pressure right here. There's a tendency to lean forward. You want to bring it back straight. Now take that back foot, turn it out like we did in pyramid pose. And this is, you okay?
He just popped. He's good.
Something popped up. Nothing popped in.
Back to warrior one. Now windmill the arms into T. Lift your shoulders up by your ears. Then relax them back where they're supposed to be. Look over that back finger. Look over your right. Tick-tock your arms into reverse triangle. Hands on the ground on the inside of your right foot. Left arm up. Straight line from the tips of your fingers to the tips of your fingers. Now rotate your arms back up to crescent one, to warrior one, excuse me. And lean forward, hands on the ground. Step back into plank. You go into downward dog. Woo! Yeah, downward dog's fun now, isn't it? You can just hang out for a minute, maybe pedal your feet out. Get one more warrior series on the other side. Lift that left leg straight in there. Swing it in between your hands into warrior, into a lunge. Bring that back knee to the ground. Walk the left foot out to the edge of your mat. Ow! Shane, stop that. And push your triceps against the inner thigh.
Oh, this is a good workout. See
how cubs respond to a lion? Walk your hands back, your foot in between your hands. Lift that back leg off, knee off the ground, and then come up into crescent lunge. Oh, this hurts. Bring that back foot to the ground. Warrior one. Tick-tock the arms into warrior two. Knee directly over that front ankle. There's a tendency for your knee to hook in. Keep it out like that, straight and strong. Very good. Very good. Oh yeah. Look over that, all over your front fingers. Get your warrior on. Now, tick-tock your arms. Oh, I did it the wrong way. Tick. I'm over here.
You have your left foot in front.
You should have your right foot in front.
Have you been doing it opposite of us?
Mm-hmm.
TikTok your arms. Oh, it was this way last time.
Oh, okay.
Jesus. Fight! TikTok your arms. Yeah, you guys really hold this for a long time. This is reverse Trikonasana. Back leg is straight and strong. This time I'm going to do a little bit different. Sink back into Warrior 2. And then rotate the arms back into Warrior 1. Bring the arms back down. On the outside of your hand, step that foot back. Ow! Downward dog. Alright. Out of the hard part. Lift that right leg up in the air. Swing your right knee to the inside of your right wrist. Keep the back leg out, back leg straight behind you. Put the tops of your feet on the ground. Into pigeon. All the weight should be on the inner part,
Outer.
the outer side. And kind of have the foot spread out to the side a little bit. Right here. Put your hands under your shoulders and walk back to elongate the spine. Inhale, and then be careful over there, buddy. And then exhale, exhale over that bent leg. Is this putting a lot of pain on you right now? Is this putting a lot of pain? It's probably good now, right?
This is better.
And then I like to rock up and back and forth, like on that knee, and you can feel it kind of stretch out the different muscles in your butt cheek. Let's hang out here, starting to recover. You're going to place your arms and then your hands back under your shoulders, fingers spread wide. Push up. Now return your foot back into downward dog. Lift that left foot high in the air this time. And swing that left knee to the inner left wrist. Keep your hands under your shoulders and rock yourself back, straightening the spine, standing up. Now, on an exhale, hinge over that bent front leg. This is pigeon.
Ass pigeon.
Oh, the dog's humping me. I hope this is not
Don't
good.
let her.
Yeah. I'm the dominant one.
Dad, Brian, don't you dare! Brian, stop!
I did reestablish dominance. See, now
Sadie, I'm so sorry that happened to you. Come here.
Oh God, was that on tape?
Yes.
Oh shit.
Sadie, get off of her!
You have all this on tape,
She
Ryan.
doesn't like you anymore.
All right, now everybody.
We talked about this.
All right, no more humping your dog. Gosh. Now, bring your hands under your shoulders.
Why are you quitting?
I'm working on my cueing without doing. Okay. Now, push your leg back and move into downward dog.
What's the advantage of queuing without?
So you can walk around and help as you give command?
That's what they do.
Keep those back legs, those legs straight.
Make
You
sure
can.
we're pulling. There.
Squatting position on your mat. Okay. Little frog position. So your feet are on the outside of your mat. Kind of right here. Yeah. And put your hands in prayer so your triceps are pushing out on your
How are you not on your
inner
toes?
thighs.
You feel like
Spread your feet a little bit right. Yeah, get your feet a little bit wider. Yes, and sit down like that. Try to keep your back straight. Sit down.
I expect lots of party in this swim train.
This is actually the right way to do. Seriously, as far as good for your digestion without pinching it like we sit on
Is
it.
that you're supposed to get?
That's how you're supposed to do it in that place you're at with a hole in the ground. It's like, yeah.
Babies too.
All right, so now we're moving into crow. For some people, I just want you to stay right here. And just put the pressure on your thighs and rock back and forth, side to side. Now, for everybody else who gets adventurous,
Feels so funny.
place your hands
Funny.
on the ground, fingers spread wide as possible for more balance. Start to shift all your weight onto your hands and begin to roll forward. Take one foot off the ground first. Take the other foot off the ground first.
No way is this happening.
So you are floating. And then once you're floating, try to keep your feet together. What? To crane. Then, from here, go into handstand. Ah.
Oh my god.
This is when I turned around and saw right.
And then
When
from
you
here,
turned around and saw me.
some people
Yoga.
can go to handstand.
Make your legs go wide.
I'm not ready today. Oh, man. And come back into the frogger position. Hands on the ground.
Too many BLTs.
Hands on the ground directly under your shoulders. Knees directly under your hips. Hips into cow pose. On a inhale, lift your chest, stick your butt straight up in the air so there's a little arch. This is cow.
Sucking on your udders.
What?
And then on an exhale, bring the chin to your chest, arch the back into cat. And now on your own, inhale up to cow, and exhale into cat. Do that on your own for several breaths. This is getting your spine moving both ways, keeping it flexible, strong, and healthy. Return back to tabletop. Tabletop is with your fingers spread directly under your shoulders, knees directly under the hips. Inhale the left arm out to your side, and then thread it under your right hand, bringing your shoulder and your left ear to the ground. Ooh. If you feel pops in your spine, that's a good thing.
I don't feel anything. I think I'm getting it wrong.
No, you're doing it. You're good.
You feel like in your right shoulder and on your left shoulder.
And come back up to table. Now bring that right arm out to your side. And then thread it under that left, bringing your shoulder and your right ear to the ground. And breathe. Come back up to table. Now, place your hands a couple more inches further than they were in front of you. And push back so your butt rests on top of your back
Heels?
Your heels.
Are you supposed to say butt?
I can say butt if I want to. It's my class.
What's an alternative?
You sure do have a good
Glutes.
for a yogi.
I know it's funny.
Glutes.
Glutes. Forehead should touch the ground. This is child's pose or devotional.
Now walk your left hand off to the side and bring your right hand over on top of that left hand. So what you want to do is this a couple inches out here, right here, and then bring your left hand on top for a nice side stretch. Remember to try to keep the shoulders square. Walk your hands back to center. Now take your right hand out to the side. Onto an angle. Left hand on top of that. Stretch the side on the other side. Stretch the side on the other side. And breathe. Return back to center. Everybody meets me on your backs. Put your feet flat on the ground, knees bent, and try to bring your heels in as close to your glutes as possible.
Why don't you tell us to cross our ankles and then roll into the back?
I don't want to, Mother. What?
Just wondering.
Cross our ankles.
When you're on your stomach, you cross your ankle and then you just roll up. Anyway, never mind.
Yeah.
It's just a smooth way to go onto your back from your...
Okay. So now, heels in as close to your butt as you can get them. Now, on an exhale, lift your hips straight up in the air, rolling your shoulders into the ground. Hips, let's lift them straight up in the air, into the ground. This is bridge. Hands down behind your side. Maybe walk your feet in a little bit closer at this point.
I shouldn't have worn this. This is too hot.
Exhale and lower your body slowly. Your spine back to the ground. Keep those feet close to the glutes and lift your torso up in the air again. Roll your shoulders into the ground. This time I want you to interlace your hands under your body and pull them in squatting position on your mat. Okay. A little frog position. So your feet are on the outside of your mat. Kind of right here. Yeah. And put your hands in prayer so your triceps are pushing out on your
How are you not on your
inner
toes?
thighs. Spread your feet a little bit right. Yeah, get your feet a little bit wider. Yes. And sit down like that. Try to keep your back straight. Sit down.
I expect lots of farting in this swim train.
This is actually the right way to do. Seriously, as far as good for your digestion without pinching it like we sit on
Is
it.
that you're supposed to have good?
That's how you're supposed to do it in that place you're at with a hole in the ground. It's like, yeah.
Babies too.
Alright, so now we're moving into crow. For some people, I just want you to stay right here. And just put the pressure on your thighs and rock back and forth, side to side. Now, for everybody else who gets adventurous,
Feels so funny.
place your hands
Funny.
on the ground, fingers spread wide as possible for more balance.
I'm doing it.
Start to shift all your weight onto your hands and begin to roll forward. Take one foot off the ground first. Take the other foot off the ground first.
No way is this happening.
So you are floating. And then once you're floating, try to keep your feet together.
What?
To crane. Good.
From here, go into handstand. Ah.
Oh my God.
This is when I turned around and saw right.
And then
When
from
you
here,
turned around and saw me.
some people
Yoga.
can go to handstand.
Make your legs go wide.
I'm not ready today.
And come back into the frogger position. Hands on the ground.
Too many BLTs.
Hands on the ground directly under your shoulders. Knees directly under your hips. Hips into cow pose. On a inhale, lift your chest. Stick your butt straight up in the air so there's a little arch. This is cow.
Sucking on your udders.
What?
And then on an exhale, bring the chin to your chest. Arch the back into cat. And now on your own, inhale up to cow and exhale into cat. Do that on your own for several breaths. This is getting your spine moving both ways, keeping it flexible, strong, and healthy. Return back to tabletop. Tabletop is with your fingers spread directly under your shoulders, knees directly under the hips. Inhale the left arm out to your side, and then thread it under your right hand, bringing your shoulder and your left ear to the ground. Ooh. If you feel pops in your spine, that's a good thing.
Wait, I don't feel anything. I think we're getting it wrong.
No, you're doing it. You're good.
You feel it in your right shoulder and on your left shoulder.
And come back up to table. Now bring that right arm out to your side and then thread it under that left, bringing your shoulder and your right ear to the ground. And breathe. Come back up to table. Now, place your hands a couple more inches further than they were in front of you. And push back so your butt rests on top of your back
Heels?
Your heels.
Are you supposed to say butt?
I can say butt if I want to. It's my class. Jesus.
What's an alternative?
You sure do have a good
Glutes.
for a yogi.
I know which one.
Glutes.
Glutes. Forehead to touch the ground. This is child's pose or devotional.
Now walk your left hand off to the side and bring your right hand over on top of that left hand. So what you want to do is this a couple inches out here, right here, and then bring your left hand on top for a nice side stretch. Remember to try to keep the shoulders square. Walk your hands back to center. Now take your right hand out to the side. Onto an angle. Left hand on top of that. Stretch the side on the other side. Stretch the side on the other side.
And breathe.
Return back to center. Everybody meets me on your backs. Put your feet flat on the ground, knees bent, and try to bring your heels in as close to your glutes as possible.
Why don't you tell us to cross our ankles and then roll into the back?
Because I don't want to, Mother.
What?
Just wondering.
Cross our ankles.
When you're on your stomach, you cross your ankle and then you just roll up. Anyway, never mind.
Yeah.
It's just a smooth way to go onto your back from your...
Okay. So now, heels in as close to your butt as you can get them. Now, on an exhale, lift your hips straight up in the air, rolling your shoulders into the ground. Hips, let's lift them straight up in the air, into the ground. This is bridge. Hands down behind your side. Maybe walk your feet in a little bit closer at this point.
I shouldn't have worn this. This is too hot.
Exhale and lower your body slowly. Your spine back to the ground. Keep those feet close to the glutes and lift your torso up in the air again. Roll your shoulders into the ground. This time I want you to interlace your hands under your body and pull them and straighten them out. Your hands, your arms, straighten them out. This really rolls your shoulders into the ground even more. And breathe. Release the hands. Release the hands and slowly lower your body back down to the ground. Straighten your legs out. Shake them out. Hug your knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around, give them a nice big hug. And if you want to, you could do some spine rollers. Rolling up and down. Alright, return back to your original hugging your knees position. Release the left leg straight to the ground, keeping your right knee hugged into your chest. Now put your left hand on the outside of your right leg and twist it over the center of your body over to the other side, keeping your shoulders glued to the floor, arms out to a T. Look over your right arm as you push, as you twist. You can put your left leg on top of your your left arm on top of your right leg and try to weigh it down, pushing it closer to the ground. These twists really massage the inner organs, which helps detoxify your system. Rock back forward, hug both of your knees into the chest. Now release that right leg straight down to the ground. I'm going to grab your left knee with your right arm and pull it over the center of your body. Woo-wee! Keeping your shoulders glued to the ground. Look over that left straight arm. If you got a wall, tough luck.
Punch through it.
No, you don't. There's no violence in here. Bring your knees back up to center. This time put both of your arms on the ground in a T. Now let your knees fall to the right. Bring your knees to center. Then let them fall to the left. What the fuck are you guys laughing at?
The wall.
The wall. Come back to center. Grab the inner arches of your feet and pull your knees into your armpits. Happy baby. Like a little happy baby.
It is like a lot of baby.
And rock back and forth, roll around. Make happy
Put your
noises.
legs apart, your feet
He's
apart.
trying, Mom.
Your feet won't go this way? Yeah, like that.
Oh, no, they won't go that
Go
way.
the inside of your feet.
Happy baby.
Like a little happy baby. Thank you. Back.
Maybe there's a reason why they call it babies.
It is.
It's supposed to be babies.
Now release your feet. Give yourself a full body stretch. Straighten your legs, straighten your arms above your head. Wiggle it out. Moving into final Shavasana, the greatest yoga pose. Bring your arms down to your side. Palms facing the ground to keep your focus more inward. Or palms facing the sky to receive energy. Slowly start to relax. Start to melt into the floor. Relax your toes. Let your feet fall apart. Relax the calves, the knees, thighs.
Balls.
There's no talking, Carly. Relax the chest, the torso. Relax the jaw. Teeth shouldn't be touching. Tongue falls away from the floor of your mouth. Eyeballs fall into their sockets. Close your eyes. Melts into the floor. Did a lot of good work today. Now it's the time to recover from it. Soak it all in. This is your reward. Breathe. If I was really prepared, I'd have something inspirational to say. But you guys just lay here for a moment. Enjoy yourselves. Slowly start to bring your awareness back to the room. Wiggle your toes. Start to bring movement back to your body.
That's not good for you.
You talk to one of my students again, you will never be in my classes, and I will delete this video. And then slowly come up to a nice seated position.
You really don't like these students talk to each other?
It's supposed to be a silent environment
Yeah.
because they're supposed to be focusing on themselves.
Yoga poses.
You should put a disclaimer in the beginning.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to stay silent. No talking.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Bring your hands to heart center.
Instead of just yelling at us.
Wow. The light and love in me honors and respects the light and love within every one of you. Namaste.
Namaste.
End tape 1. Turn over for more advanced class on side B. Thank you.